Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just doing some pre-market work. Gonna be on the mic live in about 10 minutes, guys. Just before the open. See you guys. Alright guys, let's do this. What are we looking at? So just per usual guys, I posted the watch list, and here are the watch lists on the corner here guys of what I'm sharing. That's our watch list on the corner. And we have Zella. I've just kept it just in case if it breaks, if it starts to break out. But main watches are AMC, AMD, DLPN, BTBT, SAVA, Hood, PFE, CLF, AHPI, Space, and ON. And then from the gappers, HJLI, WHLM. That's what I'm watching so far. Right. Yeah, not too sure about WHLM. It might fade off at the open. It's already showing sign of fading off, so we're just gonna be careful. Be careful longing this. But HJLI looks interesting, especially if it starts to trade above 875s. Right here, if it starts trading above that, then there could be a long opportunity there. But I will be waiting the first 5 minutes, guys. I always do. First 5 minutes, I won't be taking the trades, any trades. So let's get started. The market should be opening in about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and I like to basically leave the workstation just before the market opens, because that way I can come back fresh and I don't have to get hooked to the all the emotions that the market brings right at the open. So it's a good idea to just leave it and come back. But if your trade or a system consists of staying at the open, then yeah, of course you should stay. But my system, obviously, I leave 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes before I pull the trigger. That's why I leave sometimes. So I'll see you guys after it opens in about 5 minutes. Alright guys, we are open. So let's have a look. SAVA. SAVA is actually washing, guys. It's giving us nice wash. So today I feel like if this weakness continues, I would consider it as a short opportunity right at the first hour or so, um, because the 2 days of really bad wash and then that yesterday's dead cat bounce didn't do much, to be honest. So if today starts to bounce, it won't be that much of a bounce. So it might be a good idea. Short. I'm definitely short biased on SAVA, guys. So I am watching this 86 area, guys. 86 area. I wanted to come back and see how it reacts from there. We have around 87s as yesterday's highs. So yep. So I'll say definitely around $1 stop on it, but this thing can move, guys. So $1 is nothing for this. As you can see, it's been doing huge numbers lately. So SAVA can move, definitely. But be careful, guys. There's like 40 cents spread on it. You want to basically, if you're going to enter, you want to enter on the limit orders. Right. Okay. CLF. BTBT is washing a little bit. BTBT is washing. It's been trying to sort of recover from its losses, and it's been doing an okay job for the last week or so. But now it's yesterday's it just couldn't break above that 11s. It's completely failed off from there. Now if it does give us a nice little pullback up to 1030s, 1040s, could be an interesting short on this, guys. There could be something on BTBT, guys. Keep an eye on that. BTBT, looking for a short around that 1030s to 1040s zone, guys. If it does get there. If it does, that's great. If not, then we'll wait for it. There's quite a lot of things washing. As you can see, guys, SAVA completely failed off. As I said, 86 area is an interest. Honestly, 86 I tried to get in, but I couldn't. So I'm not in this trade, but this is what I was talking about initially on SAVA. I mean, from 86s to 83s, $3 move in like 1 minute candle. So it does produce that sort of move. I am also watching BTBT, guys. BTBT around 1030s, 1025 areas, even 1020s. I will start. Maybe I'll have a look at BTBT's movement, guys. If it starts showing signs of weakness, I might add in a bit early around 1020s and then 1030s. So basically you want to have a little bit of a move, a little bit of an area where you're gonna add. But for you guys, if you want to add just one 1030, wait for 1030s area, and then we'll see from there if it starts to hold or not. Yeah, it's going and it's not giving us a chance. I believe it might not. So if it does break that 10, guys, we won't get a chance on it for the moment. Alright, let's see what CLF is about. CLF looks good. Really nice daily for a short. Right about now, actually. Let me have a look. 23.69.79, 20 cents. Not even 20 cents, guys. So I'm gonna try CLF short right now. I'm gonna try CLF short right now. 68, 68, shorting CLF 68. I know it's a bit early. 68, that's why we have 23 over 2380 will be the stop. I don't mind getting stopped out quite a few times on on a stock that has potential. In this case, daily on CLF looks really tasty for shorts, guys. So definitely keep an eye on this. So short CLF from 2369s, stop around 2380s. We want to keep that stop as a mental stop, just in case it doesn't wake us out. And it's looking good, guys. It's looking really good. So far so good. BTBT, guys, as I mentioned, BTBT, it might run, which it did. As soon as it broke that 10, it washed off to 980. So our original plan was actually I wanted to get in 1020s, around 1030s, but it didn't give us a chance really. But let's get back to CLF. CLF is looking good. CLF looks really good, guys. I want that low to get taken out. If it doesn't, then it might chop around here, but I would really like, yep, there you go. Lovely, guys. Very nice. Very, very nice. CLF just broken that low, and we want that to continue, guys. So nice trade going on CLF, our first trade. We can put our stop now a little bit down over 2377s, guys. This now could be a hard stop because as you can see, it's already rejected from this level, so we can rely on the back of that level for our stop to be there. So looking good. What else? Right, hood is bouncing back, SQ is dropping. Alright, on this one, guys, 23 under 23 is already below 2350, so let's see if it wants to take this low out, 2345s. But think of taking some out, guys, as it starts to wash. Even now, taking some out wouldn't be a bad idea, guys. Alright, get ready to take some out. 345s. I'm watching the tape. 45s are holding. 45s are holding nicely. Okay, here we go. 2043s. 42s. Loss of selling pressure, guys. Loss of selling pressure. I want to take some out right about now, guys. I'm taking some 2343s. Taking some 2343s, guys. Right here. Took my first partial. I'm happy with that. Right, so first partial taken on this. You can put your stop on break even, but I will still say it's still a bit early, guys. So I mean, we're talking from 2369s to 76, around what, 7 cents stop, and you've got your 50% or whatever is left from this partial. So not much of a risk, guys. We already got on almost 3 to 1 on it on the partial, so it's looking good. And we want that low to get taken, this low here, 2340s. If that takes us out, then we might there is a pivot point, 2337s. That's where it might, but I'm watching 2340s for the moment. Yes, it's getting taken out. Lovely. 39s are getting taken out. As you can see over here, there's a this level 2 from Think or Swim. I'm not used to this, but I'm using my own platform's level 2, which is completely different to that. I just can't find myself getting used to this. There's no color coding there. It's not easy on the eyes. Okay, so far so really good. CLF, nice, really nice entry actually. Entry was slightly early, I would say. On this bar was still risky, but the entry was definitely there on the second bar. In fact, I think I did enter on the second bar. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I did enter on the second one. Do, 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 do. Alright, that's a big bounce. That's a big bounce. We are looking for that 2360s to hold. If not, 2370s need to hold. Now on this one, guys, you could definitely put your stop on break even. But the thing is, if it does wick you out, then you will be out of the trade completely. Okay, so if you put your stop on break even, you should be out, or maybe not yet. Depends on when you entered. Mine was 2360s. Yeah, so for me, I would have been out, but my stop is here, guys. So so for us, this area needs to hold again, guys. If this area doesn't hold, this zone, then that means we should be out. If this area starts to hold, then we can even enter or add again. So there could be an add point right about now, guys. Still watching it, guys. Still watching it. 2360. Right. I'm planning to add on this, guys. I'm adding 2364s. I'm just waiting for this to break. 2362s I'll add. Okay. 2362, but 61 has huge amount of buyers there, guys. So just gonna watch for that 61s to get taken out. 61s. 61s need to get taken out for me to add. So far it's holding. Right, that might be a good. Now it's definitely 2361s under. Ideally 2360 is an add point, guys. If it starts to break these 2361s, then yeah, there's definitely an add point. I'm looking to add as well, guys. I'm looking to add 2360s. Here we go, here we go. This is probably it. This is where it takes 60s out. 61s I'm in, 61s, guys. 61s I'm in. Just entered a bit early, but that's fine. It's only my add, and my stop is still over 2375s. So with this one, ideally I would like to obviously continue and get to the lows 2340s. If it does, I will take some out. um, if it does go down and then starts trading under the lows, I mean close to the lows, and breaks down, then yeah, we've got a really good trade going for us. Okay, it's about to. It's a good sign that is showing a slight pressure to the downside. But if it does come back and reclaims a VWAP, then we might be going into a slight chop. And if it's going to be choppy, then we'll have to be a bit patient with it. Stick to our stop. Here we go, here we go. CLF, come on, let's do this. And it's looking good. So our thesis is working out and is following our initial plan. So it's looking really good, guys. I am ready to take some out. I'm ready to take some out. Take some out. Alright, come on, go down a bit more. Go down a bit more. 2345s. 2345s. 44s looking good. 42s really nice. 40s okay. 41s is getting taken out. 41s getting taken out. We're waiting 41s to get taken out. Alright, I'm gonna take some out. 42s, guys. 42s. Taking some out. I've taken some out. 42s. It might be early because it's about to break that low, guys. It seems like it wants to break that lows. If it doesn't, then we might have a reversal here. What we don't want to see is bouncing off of this place. That's why I took this out again, the second partial, which is great. I'm happy with that exit, but still waiting for that 2337s to break. There we go, looking good, looking really nice. Alright, stop, guys, by the way, goes almost to break even. In fact, break even between the averages of the two entries. So 2365s, stop goes down to break even. And it seems like it wants to bounce from that area, so that exit was really nice, guys. If you haven't taken anything or you know, taken some out, if you haven't taken the second time, take some out here, guys. I will definitely recommend taking some out, but again, it's up to you. I'm here to trade my own setup, guys. You guys have different risk management. Do follow that, of course. So looking good. Tuesday is usually I'm okay with Tuesdays. Mondays and Fridays, the one that gets me a little bit. But yeah, Tuesday's holding its own. Looking really nice, guys. Only one trade for the moment, but a nice good winner. So there you go. It's breaking down, guys. 2335s. That needs to stay broken though. We want that to be trading under 2335s. Hey Jessica, welcome to the stream. I do predominantly short side, to be honest. I don't know, it depends which one do you like. I 80% of my trades are shorts. I mean, today shorts are going to be dominant on the big names as well, as you can see. Let me show you SPY. The market itself, if the market is looking like this, you don't want to be going long. For example, let's say Apple, right? You see that? Apple is washing, although it's strong, but it's still washing with the market. So if you're trading big names, definitely watch what SPY is doing. And SPY at the moment is weak for me. So guys, our trade at the moment, as I said guys, this 23.35 is gonna bring in some bounce, and this bounce is quite big. But remember, our stop is on break even already, so don't worry about it. You've got your two partials out, and it's been a really good trade. Don't worry, Jessica. It takes a while. It, just take it easy. Take your time. Don't rush anything. On your free time, learn as much as you can, but don't overdo it. Because remember, it's people trying to sort of get there very fast, and on the way, they get hurt badly. So the last thing you want to do is rush this. That's my first advice. And then second advice, obviously, is stick to the stream. No, I'm only kidding. But you want to find a group of traders, or you wanna have a mentor. Um, if you really want to be successful out there, you want to find someone that you can actually they can hold your hands and just show you the right way. Because there's a lot of, I'm telling you, there's like hundreds and hundreds of educators out there that are actually not a good day traders. They're not good traders at all, and I know quite a lot of them. So don't worry about it. Just find your edge slowly, but eventually you will find it if you grind it out. Trust me, it will come. It's like when you're riding a bike for the first time. Um, you start to think to tell. I remember back in the days when I was young, I used to look at people riding the bikes, and I used to wonder, damn, when when am I going to be able to do that? At, at that time, obviously, it seems impossible, but you know, you will get there. Yeah, I feel you, Jessica. I looked for a good mentor for years as well. Hopefully, you're in the right place. I mean, I will definitely help anybody who wants a genuine help, who's willing to put in the work. You know, if a mentor tells you, or an educator tells you that I will be able to teach you something, and then you'll be making a living out of it without any hard work, then run from them. Clearly, they don't know what they're talking about. But if it's a genuine trader, they will come to you straightforward. No jokes, uh, no cushioning the whole thing. They will tell you as it is. So from me, sometimes you might hear hard things, but that's the truth. Honestly, that's the truth. It's not easy. But anyways, to update my obviously some people watch the recording. So to update, guys, we took a CLF short 2368, and we took our partial 2343s. First partial was taken here, and then as it bounced back to that hour zone, I added it, and I did mention, guys, on the fail of 2370s we're gonna add, and I did add 2360s, and then we took our second partial. So we're already way green on this, and then our stop is on the break even average of these two ads. So we are looking really, really good. Honestly, if it does come back and stop me out on the last break even, that's fine, because this trade's already done. But if it decides to give us more, it's more than welcome. Having said that, guys, I have a really good um, daily here for a short. After it's done like 2 weeks of consistently green days, this is the only, yesterday is the only red day we got, and it's a strong red day, right? And usually after a strong red days, after these moves, we will have a little bit of a follow up. So today on CLF, my target is 23s, guys. So it could reach 23s and maybe further beyond, but 23s is being more conservative. Yeah, as I said, Jessica, take your time, learn the basics, practice. A lot of people say, um, yeah, honestly, I do go, I like Reddit. Honestly, I like Reddit. Anything else, it's just, I think, full of scammers. I love Reddit. I did join the day trading subreddit, and I do help out a little bit. Maybe you might have seen me, but haven't noticed yet. I have been doing day trading on my own, with group of people, with alone, and all sort of different styles. But what I've found is, if you trade in a group of people who are like-minded, you tend to progress really quickly. That's why I created this whole stream thing. Um, not for the fact that I might get views or viewers, whatever. I've found that talking about my trades as if somebody was looking at my trades helps me you have no idea how much this helps me, more than it's helping everybody else, right? So the first thing is actually making my trading much better than it was. This is what I've noticed. And I tend to forget things. The trades that I do, I forget. So what I will do is I'll take a snapshot of my charts and look back at it. But by doing this, I don't actually forget now, because every single trade is based off of, what if I had followers and I was supposed to give alerts? Would this trade Is this trade viable? Is this trade 100% your setup? That's the question I have to answer every single time, and that makes me take A plus setups, really good trades, and it doesn't allow me to slack off, which will happen usually if you trade alone. So I am watching AMD, guys. AMD was due for a. I mean, have a look, Jessica. This is also bigger names with the SPY, as you can see. Everything is washing. So SPY is gonna look at this daily. 1, 2, 3, 4. Today is the 5th day. Green, constant green, and good greens. So these kind of overextended dailies are due usually for a pullback. It doesn't have to be big, but they are usually um, the chances of shorts are there, definitely. May I ask where you found my YouTube channel or the stream itself? Because I'm always curious to know where people come. Um, Reddit, okay, cool. That's why I thought. I mean, I think people coming from Reddit are the genuine traders. Want to be like, they do their work and they try to sort of search for the better ways to progress. I feel like Reddit is a good place, honestly. Um, So on this one, I'm out on the break even, guys. Just got triggered right here on my other platform, and then I'm out of on the single trade that I was in. So really nice green on this one. I'm happy with that. My trading style is more of a it's basically, I wouldn't say a long-term or trend trading. I would say it's more of a um, scalper slash day trading. I do scalp, but I'm not one of those scalpers who actually do it really quick. Sometimes my trade will run like, for example, on this one, my ideal scenario is 3 or 4 exits. Okay, so on this one I already got, like, let's say 1 exit. Let's just forget about the add and the other exit. So if this had broken, I would have had 3 exits on it. So it I just chase the momentum. You can call me a momentum trader. As long as the momentum is there, I will stay with the trade. If that makes sense to you. I use interactive brokers for my main account, and also I do CFD trading with the Colmex. Colmex is the European CFD broker. CFDs are pretty much trading stocks, isn't it? It's just a contract for differences, just like you trade the options and futures, but with less hassle, basically. And you're allowed, I mean, on CFDs you can actually trade like small, small investment you can put in, and then you can try your styles out of that way. Yeah, I mean, actually, yes, definitely you're in the right place, because what you want to be doing is you want to find, first of all, what's your edge. You want to find your edge first. If you, or at least try to find your edge. It could be something to do with what you trade. For example, I have a specific way to look at stocks. These watch lists don't come just like that. It's from my scanners, and they come from certain scanners, and I know by looking at them um, which way I'm going to trade them and what sort of setups I'm going to trade them. So it's all basically calculated way early, before even market opens. Um, because I found that that's where my edge is, and this style of trading is what I feel like I have an edge on. Um, but yeah, you want to be trying to find an edge. It could be something to do with, like, okay, small caps. Like, for example, I'll give you a really good example. WHLM is doing really good. Okay, hold on, Jessica. There might be a trade opportunity here for a short. They can be a bit expensive as well. I'm just looking at some trading opportunities, and HGLI is very, very choppy. I feel like this is weak, and it's gonna fade off unless it breaks 840s. So for small cap traders, bear with me, Jessica. I just scan through my charts, because there are some opportunities out there. AMD, guys, AMD, although it's a really extremely strong stock, there's an opportunity here. Rejection of the VWAP 109.13s. It your risk is about 109.40s, but you want to wait for that. You want to match this with SPY. Um, uh, so if your entry should be timed with SPY's move. So if SPY starts to wash, then that's where your entry is on AMD, right? Okay, let me put it this way, guys. Maybe it's much easier. AMD. Let's put AMD at the bottom, and let's put SPY here, guys. So as you can see, SPY is showing sign of heavy, it looking like it's heavy. You see the tails up there, so it wants to bounce, but it's getting rejected. So that's a good sign for AMD's short. As you can see, AMD is responding to that. But if SPY starts to break this high, the previous high, then you can come out of AMD earlier than if it does hit your stop. So let's say we are short right about now. Oh, it's a bit late now. It's a bit late. It's a bit late. Yeah. Let's just say, for example, for argument's sake, we took 109.10s. That's what we're talking about. Your stop is 109.40s, right? 30 cents. Since SPY is reacting the way we want it to react, and we're going to stay with that as long as SPY is reacting. Now, if SPY starts to wash, AMD is going to wash even more, right? So, you can just stick to your risk management that way. But if SPY starts to break that 437s, then you can come out of AMD earlier, because usually, not always, usually they will follow SPY, right? See, at the moment it's washing, but SPY is slightly bouncing. You might see a bounce on this one as well, a little bit. You see? It's very minor. It's very minor, but you can use that, especially if you're a scalper. Here we go. SPY is going a little bit with. There's still no momentum there, but it's weak. But AMD is gonna. Yeah, that would have been a really nice trade, but we just didn't take it. That's fine. It's all right. So if I was looking at this a bit earlier, the last thing I want to do is rush into things. As soon as I looked at it, I did realize that there was a trade there. I did mention that as well. But here's the thing. Have I looked at its daily? Well, yes, I know at the back of my mind the daily is good for shorts. It's way overextended and it's due for a correction. But there could be other sort of variables that I need to look for. That's why I don't rush things. Like, does it have really risk to reward? It takes a while for you to calculate it. But there we go. SPY is breaking down. AMD is following suit. There we go. I mean, sometimes it's a really good idea to test your system. Even if you don't trade it, I consider myself still trading it. And how would I manage that now? Would I bring my stop down to break even? And if I do, is there a level that I can put my stop? You can't just put your stop on break even and expect it to work. It has to be behind the level. It has to be, there's got to be a reason why you did that. So at the moment, you would have taken some out because it broke that and it's nice wash coming along. 107.80s, 80s, right about here. You would have taken some out and possibly bring your stop right about now. I don't see anything apart from 109s, just over 109s. There we go. Beautiful. From 109.15s to 107.70s. You don't have to look for other things. Just one trade is enough. That's exactly why I would have taken the partial, because after these kind of moves, eventually you will see people taking profits. You will see discount buyers. You will see a lot of people, it's gone down so much, I'm gonna just jump in, buy more. A lot of people piling in. That's why you get these obviously the bounces. That's why you want to take the partials before it starts to bounce. I don't know whether that makes sense. But now on this one, your trade would have been secured because your stop is just over 109, which is break even, and you just let it go. You know, you just let it, because SPY looks weak. Just, you know, relax, let it run. On. Okay, on. If you like shorting, then you might like this room. You might like this stream because I'm always looking for shorts, and there's a reason behind it. I am still scanning. If there is no setup, guys, I will not even like look at the charts. If there's something setting up, then I will definitely. So I have my grid charts of 12 charts open. These, you see this one? This watch list is actually charted on my other screens, as in 14 charts. So I'll definitely keep an eye on those. The only thing I see at the moment is, where's my SQ? Did I add it? I'm sure I added on the watch list. Yeah, SQ is here. I'll just put it. If you noticed, look at the similarity, SQ and AMD. You know why? Because we have our SPY. Yeah, SPY doesn't have to look exactly like that, but when it bounces, right, you will have a little bounce on these big names as well. As it bounced, you see that bounce here, this bounce here, right over here, right over here, right? So, but SQ, for me, it looks like a good opportunity for a short if it does get up to 266s, 50s. So what I wanted to do, it might not get there. So if I can like put it in few words what my style is, it's not just, I would say momentum, yes, for sure, but I will say trading the zones. Not trading in the zone, I hope it is trading in the zone, but what I mean is I create these I'll go over that later on. I'll go over that in a little bit more detail. So SQ looks good, and then we have 44, 50, 60s. On daily looks good. I wanted to see if it goes 44, 66s, 44, 65s. Okay, on also is, guys, not a bad one for a possible short, but bear in mind this is a momentum stock. So if you right about now where it rejected from here, this is our zone, guys. So it has entered my zone and it's gotten rejected from. So there's definitely a short there, but the only thing with this one is the VWAP area, guys. So we are gonna have a little bit of a speed bump at VWAP area. So right now it's in the middle of these two zones. Now taking a short here could pay off, but is there a potential for a nice trade? maybe not until it breaks that VWAP. So is the risk worth it? Right now, maybe not. We'll see anyways. We'll let it play out. Right now it's actually in that zone. 44.65s is rejecting. I'm just gonna put it on my other chart. However, guys, your stop 44.70s, very small risk. 44.70s if you enter right about now. I'm just watching the tape, guys, on ON. I'm looking for a short on ON. If we do enter, I haven't entered yet, but if we do enter, the stop will be 44.70s. Very small risk. So far, it doesn't look weak. It doesn't look that weak, but once it starts showing sign of weakness, I will definitely short this. Still watching it. Still watching on. And okay, 67s, our stop 70s, really tight stop. Okay, so it's broken that level, and it hasn't, that zone didn't get respected, so just leave it alone for the moment. Although having said that, it's coming back and it's getting rejected, so our zone basically is slightly bigger than I anticipated. Okay, so that's our zone. No worries, anytime. Just have a good one, yeah? Take it easy. Don't forget to join in the live stream, because that's where you're gonna learn the most when things are happening right live. I mean, theoretically I can guide you, but you need to just see it physically, like practically. So if you see trades happening and being traded, you will learn far better than any book out there. Trust me. Anyways, take it easy. Thanks for joining in, man. I'll see you probably tomorrow if you do join in. Guys, I am looking at ON. As long as that 44.80s, 78s hold, I am starting to look for a short on this. You know what, on ON, guys, it looks strong to me, to be honest. It's actually now it's setting up for a long setup. It's just right now it's setting up for a long setup, so I'm not going to take short on it, and I'm not taking long because the risk is slightly big on this, so I'm going to leave it alone unless it shows me something really decent. Wow, hood. I was watching hood just about now. Break of 40. Damn, hood. Come on. I was watching you on the side, and yeah, this is a big miss. Just about here. Volume was coming in. Could have entered a bit early. It's gonna fly now. Um, so we are looking good on this. Wow, look at wood. Wood was really nice. I mean, this price action is really lovely for a strength. As you can see, guys, this trend line got broken, and once it broke, that 40 tried to hold. Let's say about 5 minutes. It started to hold, but as you can see, the price never got below that trend line, and it started to attack, attack, attack. Eventually, with huge force, it started to break out. Um, you know, something like this, you don't have to have a huge set of setups or strategies. You can have only one. Just wait for these styles. I mean, this was quite clear. Anyways, today, just to update you guys, we only took one ticker trade today, and that was a really good successful trade. It wasn't obviously one trade that would have actually made me stop trading, but it was definitely a good trade. We took 2368s, 70s, with a stop, tiny stop by the way, just over these wicks. I would say around 10 cents, maybe less than that. And then we took our first partial 2343s. I would say around 35 cents, something like that, or 30 cents. Let's say 25 cents. Okay, for 25 cents for a 10 cents risk. First partial 25 cents, and then what happened is I managed to add again on it, so my average got down to 2366, and then I took off another one here. Really good exits, as you can see, guys, right at the bottom, almost at the bottom, and then it bounced, and then last running position was taken out on the break even basically. So this was a trade we had, really nice green on it, one around 25 cents profit partial. The second one was around 20 cents partial. So that's the only trade we had. We were looking at, we did miss, as we were talking about with Jessica earlier, we did miss this trade right here as it was happening. I was mentioning it's a short here, 109 17s, 15s, and as we were slightly busy, I didn't take it myself, but there was a really nice trade there, as you can see, with a really small risk. And I was mentioning if anybody took it, you should have taken around 107.80s. Sorry, what was it? Yeah, 107.80s around here. So huge risk to reward here. Okay, as I did mention, look at hood go after it broke that 440, 42, $2. Right. And by the way, we were looking short on ON, which right about here somewhere in that zone, but it just didn't give us that weakness to take anything on, so it's good that we didn't take it. it would have been a loser anyways. So this for me is strong now, quite clearly. But I don't mind taking shorts, to be honest. I will take a short maybe later on this, but it depends if something sets up on it. It has to set up something really nice. Hood guys, if you do chase momentum, a break of 42 might be another runner, but you have to remember guys, it's already done from 37s to 42s. Huge move. So from, let's say for example, let me show you something. Right. So let me just make it a bit clearer, guys. Do, 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 23. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we have it. Let's see. Color. So on this one, as you can see guys, this is what I was trying to explain you. If you look at the Fibonacci retracement, so from this move we had a healthy pullback of 38%, let's say 40%, right? And then it started to bounce from there and started to hold. This level started to hold. So as it was obviously breaking and attacking that 40, once it started to break, we will call this move the secondary move now. So if we calculate, let's say from here to the top, from this move itself, again guys, you're expecting a bigger pullback from this type of move. So right now is bouncing off of 23.8%, but ideally you want this pullback to be slightly bigger. If it does come back to 41s, actually it did come back to 41s. 40.77s is the 38 or 40% retracement. I don't use Fibonacci's like per se like that. I don't use it, but I always like, if I look at this, I will know that okay, that pullback is about that's 38.2 or 40% pullback. I can figure out what sort of percentage. For example, if I calculate from here to there, that will be 38.2. So I don't actually have to look at the retracement always drawing it, because it clusters my chart. I just know how much of a pullback is done by looking at the chart. SQ. I was looking at SQ for a short earlier, and it's looking good. 267 SQ 267, but the problem is not very clean. It's not very clean. SQ is very juicy, but the problem with this is huge spread, 25.90, 26s to 13s. Right now it's not bad, but it sometimes opens up to 40-50 cents spread. As you can see, probably right about now, we just missed it. Damn it, I just wanted to enter here, 26, but I just couldn't get in. 26, but yeah, that's fine. I mean, this has quite a lot of spread as well between the bid and ask, so just leave it for the moment. Whew. What happened to this? EJH. Wow. What the heck is going on with this? Hold on a second, guys. What is this? From 22s, 24s to 8? What's... Wow. Circuit breaker, halt, 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 halt. How many halts is done? Let's try to... 2, 3, 4. I think about 4 halts. Wow. That is crazy. What happened to it? No, 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 no. Circuit breaker, circuit breaker, circuit breaker. And it's resumed again. It probably will halt again. Let's try to find out. Acquires the... What? So he's acquiring some other company and this is why it's... Interesting. Yeah, whatever the case, this looks like it wants to go to 0. Wow, WHLM just halted and it's extremely strong. HGLI is a short here, guys, 750s with a 775s, 20 cent stop. 755s, HJLI. So guys, HJLI, as I'm short 755s with a stop 775s. I'm short HJLI 755s, stop 20 cents. On this one guys, remember this is my mental stop. If it does wick and come back down, I will not get stopped out. I will keep an eye on this on the side. I want to make sure that I stay in the trade and not get whipped out. BTBT looks interesting here. 40s. BTBT. Guys, on HJLI, if it starts to break the 740s, the lows, then my target is around 7s. But I will take some out 720s. And if I do take some out on 720s, what I will do is I'll put my stop lower and lower and lower as it starts to make its move down. If it does. If it comes back and stops us out, then that's perfectly fine. Risk is not much on it. 755, 20 cents. But the reward potential is there. So we'll keep an eye on that. There we go. HJLI is moving, making a move, guys. Looking good. If that 740 breaks, then we have a good trade running on this. There we go. Alright, well, I am prepared for some partial on this, because as it starts to move, it might make a move, really quick move. So as it does, then I'll try and sort of hit the bid. I'm waiting for it to drop down to 720s, around 720s, just before 720s I'll take some out. So it's looking like it's a nice trade. We can definitely put our stop just over our entry point, just around break even 762, like 5 cents risk, which is fine at the moment because it's making its move. There we go. All right. Let's take some out. 722s. Okay, I took some out 723s, guys. Couldn't take 722s. 723s. I'll take that. No worries. And here we go. 723s. First partial out. Stop on break even. What else do you want? Right? So HJLI working really nicely for us. One partial out, about 25 cents I would say. No, so 720s to 55s. Yeah, so 35 cents, guys. 35 cents for a risk of 20 cents. Not too bad. First partial. That's actually first partial. We're waiting for it to go down to sevens, and we're on break even. So perfect. So guys, after this trade, I will be done for the day. I don't need to trade anymore. So this trade, update on it. Shorted 7.55. First partial taken 7.23. Stop now, break even, done. That's the update on this, guys. This is our second trade of the day, and it's looking really good. Right? Lovely, guys. So today we are again 100% accuracy today, guys. As CLF also was a really good trade. So we had 2370s, I think. 23.70s was entry. Shorted 2370s, and then we took some out. 23. Let me have a look. Actually, let me have a look on my platform. Took some out. 2342s or 43s. Let me see. 23. Where's the price at? 2343. So first partial 2343s, and then not re-entered but added at 23. Let me have a look. Where did I add? Around 2362s. At 2362, and then took another partial. Second partial was around 2340s, 2342s, 42s. Right. And then rest stop at BE. So that's also a really good green trade, guys. So we took two trades, both of them successful. Gave us on this one we got two partials, and on the other one we got one partial, and still running. This one partial and it's still running, guys. Might actually, I'm really tempted to add here. Really tempted to add, but since it's gonna be my last trade, guys, I'm not gonna add. But there is an opportunity to add here if it does come back, even now. But I'll leave it alone, guys, until it reaches that 7. If it does go to close to 7, 705, 707s, right here, I will take some out. In fact, I'll take everything off on this, guys, because it's already done its move, as you can see. So that's awesome. 100% accuracy for the day. Not too bad. I'll take that. Lovely. See, HLI looking good, as I did say. There's an add point here. Really nice. I would really like this low to get taken out, and then I can relax and just end the trade and be done with it. Alright guys, on just to update you on HJLI, we're still waiting on this low to get taken out. So what I will do is I will move my stop. I want to really move it down here, but at the moment there's no point, so I'm gonna leave it on break even. But I'm gonna be ending the stream, so just to update you on the plan. On this one guys, we want this low to get taken out, and anywhere around sevens I'll take everything off guys. I'll just keep an eye keep an eye on it on my laptop, and also put a limit order there, so I'll be out. If that order gets taken out, then the stop loss order automatically will get taken out. It will be an order cancel order. So that's how I'm planning. But if you're watching this guys, if this breaks, make sure to put that stop to here guys, just over that swing highs. Okay, for the moment stop on break even. Worst case scenario guys, we already had our partial, we've got a good green on it, and if it does take us out on break even, that's fine, perfectly fine. But if it doesn't, then it could give us a really good trade all the way to sevens. Okay, that's the update with it guys. You know, just to update you on the other one as well quickly. Where was it? CLF. Yep. Yeah, on this one, nice green. There's the details. I did explain it before. I might make a video about it anyway, so take it easy, guys. I will see you tomorrow in the live stream. Stay safe out there. Good luck, guys. And boom.